You want to invest in the stock market, yeah? But each time you Google it, it's like they're speaking in tongues. You are hearing PE ratio, market capitalization, dividend yield, bull, bear, and it's almost like they're trying to make this thing confusing on purpose. And you're like, I'm not sure this thing is for me, I beg. If that is you, don't worry. This video is a step-by-step guide on how to invest in the stock market as a beginner. No long talk, no confusing grammar, just practical tips that make sense in real life. Let's get into it. First things first, what exactly is the stock market? Because I know a lot of people throw these words around anyhow. So let's break it down properly. In simple terms, the stock market is simply a place, whether it is online or offline, where people come together to buy or to sell shares. Now you may ask, what are these shares that people are buying and selling? Whether it is shares, stocks, equities, they are the same thing. They are basically tiny pieces of a company. So what this means is that when you buy shares, you are basically saying, I believe in this company and I want to own a piece or buy a piece of this company, and I also want to benefit when they do well. That is it. That is literally it. That is what the stock market is. So if you've ever heard people say, I own a stock in Apple, or I own a stock in MTN, or I own a stock in Dangote, or whatever company, what it simply means is that they own a part of that company. Even if it is small, they are still part owners of that company. And the market is just a place where all these shares are being exchanged. People buying, people selling, and you too can also be a part of that. Now, I know you might be thinking, this is so cool, but why should I invest in the first place? It's simple, and it's because saving alone will not cut it for you. In this economy that we are, saving alone cannot do it anymore. You might be saving money every month, yes, but with the way inflation is moving, that your savings might not be able to save you when you actually need it. I don't know if you get. Let me give you an example. Let's say you saved 100k last year. That 100k will probably be worth around 85,000 naira by this time. And that is just the thing with savings. It's just money sitting idle. It's not earning anything, it's not working, it's not doing anything. But the cost of living is moving, is currently running. And investing is the only thing that can help your money grow. It is how wealth is built. It is how you protect your future self. And it is how you buy back your time in the long run. And let me say this, investing is not a rich people thing, no. It is a smart people thing. Even if you are earning small right now, you can still start small and build something solid. Now, before you even rush and start buying shares up and down, please hear me out. There are 3 things you need to have in place before you even start investing. Number 1, money you can leave alone. Please do not invest your rent or your emergency fund or even money that you would need next week. The market is not an ATM, so please invest only the money that you would not be needing immediately or anytime soon. Number 2, you need to have a goal. Why are you investing? Is it for retirement? Is it for your school fees in 5 years? Or is it because you want to grow your money in the long term? Your why is the only thing that will help you decide what to invest in and how long you should stay invested in for. Number 3, some basic knowledge. Not plenty, just the basics so that you don't end up investing blindly. Learn the difference between dividends, stocks, ETFs. Learn how to read basic graphs and companies' financials. You can also follow creators that teach these things in plain English, no grammar. You can even follow creators that teach these things in pidgin self if that is your thing and that helps you understand better. Once you have all these 3 things locked in, you are ready to move and to start investing. So now let's enter the real part, which is how to actually start investing. So let me break it into small steps. 1, open a brokerage account. This account is what really actually allows you to buy stocks. In Nigeria, we have platforms like AfriInvestor 2.0, Optimus, Trove, Bamboo, Chaka, RiseVest, and so many others that actually make these things easy. All you need is your BVN, a valid ID card, just the same documents you use when you're trying to open like your regular bank account. And the good thing is most of these apps I already mentioned earlier allows you to buy both Nigerian stocks and also US stocks. So you can be in Nigeria and be able to buy stocks like Apple, Facebook, Google, Nvidia, Tesla, and all of those amazing companies. After you've opened your brokerage account, the next thing you have to do is to fund your account, which is basically you putting money into the account you just opened. You can start with as little as 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. most of these stocks go for as low as 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, even 100 naira. If you come down to the Nigerian stock market, you have stocks going for less than 100 naira. If you go to the foreign market, you have stocks going for less than some 100, 200, some $500, some $1,000, and some even less. So you can basically start with whatever you have, wherever you have. The most important thing here is for you to be smart and be consistent. Every month, make sure that you are investing a particular amount into companies that you've actually vetted and are ready to be invested in. So after you've funded your account, you've put the money that you want to use to start investing in your account, the next thing you to do is for you to choose stocks or companies that you want to invest in. And if you're a complete beginner in the stock market or in investing, your best bets are blue chip companies. For example, these are solid and reputable companies that have been around for years and they are less likely to crash. Examples of these companies are Zenith Banks, MTN, UBA, GTCO, Facebook, Google, Microsoft. The list is endless. Another best option you have is ETFs or index funds. These ones are for people that do not want to be monitoring 10-20 companies. They just want to invest in one thing and just leave it at that. You don't have the power to be looking for companies or researching about companies, reading financials up and down. You just want to invest in one thing and leave it at that. ETFs or index funds are the best options for you. These ones are like a basket of different stocks. It's just like having Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, all those amazing stocks inside a basket, right? A good example is the S&P 500 VOO, which tracks over 500 companies in the US. And investing in ETFs or index fund gives you more diversification, reduces your risk and also your stress. Another option you can look at as a beginner is dividend stocks. These are stocks that pay you regular profits just for holding them, just for being a shareholder in that company, buying their stocks and holding it. It's just like receiving salary from your investment, which is a beautiful thing, honestly. Now we've talked about what the stock market is, how to get started, how to pick your stocks, what to invest in. Now let's talk about the risk, because we know every investment comes with some level of risk. So it's very important for you to understand that the market is a very volatile place, and what this means is that the market goes up and down, and it's very normal. So you don't have to panic when prices drop, and you shouldn't get overexcited when the prices rise as well. Your main job in this market is for you to stay consistent and focused on your long-term goal. And here are a few ways you can manage your risks well. Number one, diversify. Do not put all your money in one stock, regardless of how that stock is performing amazingly well. Do not put all your money in one stock. Diversify, spread it, buy a few local stock, buy a few foreign stocks, so that if one company is doing poorly, the other ones you have can balance your portfolio. Number two, start small. Don't go and be forming guru on day one. Even if you have plenty money, start small. Jide Awayo, calm down, okay? Calm down. Don't go and pour your money inside. Take it one step at a time, okay? Number three, invest regularly. Don't try to time the market. Instead of doing that, pick a date every month when you can be investing small portion or small amounts into the companies that you've picked. And this thing is a strategy that is called dollar cost averaging or cost averaging, which works really well in terms of investing. Number four, review your portfolio once in a while, but don't obsess. You don't need to be checking your app or your investments every hour like it is WhatsApp. Once a month, glance at your portfolio, rebalance it if need be, and then go about your business, go about your day, okay? Don't obsess over it. So let me quickly recap everything that I've said in this video. Investing is buying ownership into companies, and you can start small. Even 1,000 naira is enough for you to begin with. Also, make sure you use trusted platforms or trusted brokers. For example, I've mentioned quite a number of platforms earlier, which are Trove, Bamboo, AfroInvestor 2.0, Optimus, RiseVerse, Chaka, and so many. Depending on wherever you are living, these ones that I just mentioned work perfectly well for Nigerians who are living in Nigeria. And if you are outside Nigeria, for example, you're in the US, you have Vanguard, you have Robinhood. If you're in Canada, you have Wealth Simple. If you're in the UK or Europe, you have Trading 212, I think. Yeah, you have Trading 212, you have Revolut, and you have eToro. Also, make sure that you start with things that you understand, and don't just follow hype or follow somebody tweeting about stocks, or somebody on social media who is saying this is the best stock after sliced bread or this is the best stock to buy right now. Don't do that. Make sure you buy into companies that you understand what they are doing, that you can easily explain to a 10-year-old. You can explain what a company is doing, how they are making their profits, how their business works, and all of those things. You should probably not be putting your money inside. And lastly, which is the most important of all, diversify. Make sure you're not putting all your money in one stock or one company. Also, stay consistent. Make sure that every month you invest a particular amount, no matter how small or how big or how little it is. Stay invested, be consistent, and think long term. And please do your own research. This video is only a guide. You still have to take responsibility of where your money is going. So don't invest blindly. If you find this video helpful, please let me know in the comments, even if it's just to say I'm ready to start. And if you're still confused about choosing your first stocks or deciding on which app or broker to use, drop your questions in the comments and I will be answering them. Also, do not forget to subscribe, because I'll be posting more amazing content like this, simple and straight to the point for real people like you. Alright, so go ahead and open up your brokerage accounts today. Even if it's just 1,000 naira that you put in it, it is still something. So let's build this wealth slowly, smartly, and together. See you in my next one. Mwah.